reps are. Has it been a little difficult for you to give some of those up? I know Kubiak did a little bit differently with managing bets and everything else. Has that been a tough thing for you at all?
Well, no, I mean, like I said, you try to just get the reps that you do have. You try to make them quality ones. So, we're still getting reps today. They're cutting back a little bit of the teamwork for us, but you're still getting individual reps with your receivers like Latimer and Owen Daniels. Guys that the first time throwing to Owen and really the first time getting a lot of reps. With Cody, and try to take advantage of the meeting time. I'm able to get some separate meeting time, on the side within the 6-hour rule limits, of course, and you got to take advantage of it, and there's try to also take advantage of the rest time or of the weightlifting time, where you come back and you feel good and you feel fresh, and so I think there can be some positives to it. So that's what I'm trying to find out of him.
All right, so he's making like it's okay that he's taking fewer reps, getting a day off occasionally, getting a little bit more rest than he's used to getting.
Remember when Mike Shanahan basically had a polygraph machine on site at Dove Valley? If Peyton got hooked up to that polygraph machine, the needle would be banging.
He looked painful, didn't he? He's trying to put a happy face on the whole thing. This is a guy who wants to take every single snap, and they're not letting him. And my impression is he's not terribly happy about it.
Watching that entire clip, can you just sum it up in a couple of sentences by saying he is suggesting, I'm just trying to look at the bright side here?
Yeah.
Okay. Now,
trying to put a happy face.
I'm trying to put a happy. I'm trying to look at the bright side here. If you won the lottery, sake of argument,
you'd be doing the show alone today, just so you know.
If you won the lottery, would you ever suggest in any sentence, I'm trying to look at the bright side? No, you never would. What's the bright side? You have all this money.
I'm living the bright side.
Now, if you got into a car accident, let's say, God forbid, your spine was severed, you're always trying to look for the bright side. Well, at least my leg wasn't lopped off. At least I didn't die.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, I'm still here. I'm looking at the bright side here. When something good is happening, there's no bright side to look at. It's all good. When something isn't the way you want it, you're always trying to look at the bright side.
Do you think this will help the Broncos in the long run?
Yes, it'll help them develop.
Do you think it'll help him in the long run?
I think it'll help Peyton Manning, but I think most importantly it's going to help Brock Osweiler, because really that's where the future is. They really didn't draft a quarterback in the last draft, and I know technically that they did, but they really didn't. Brock Osweiler, I believe, will wind up being their guy. I think it is important for Peyton Manning to get some rest, but when you look at the new offense that they are putting in, I'm not so sure that he shouldn't be out there more, really trying to learn a new offense, playing more under center. If anything, I think you can make the case that he needs to be on the field more because this is totally new to him.
That segment sponsored by the Lake Street Tavern. 3 bars under one roof, 18,000 square feet, so plenty of room to roam. 60 HD TVs, so whatever game you want to watch, they'll put it on. They'll probably put the sound up for you, too. I eat there all the time. It's the best sports bar food in town. It's the Blake Street Tavern. It's just a couple of blocks north of Coors Field. It's at 23rd and Blake, and for 3 years in a row, it's been named the best sports bar in Denver by Westward Magazine.